everybody, it's Cindy. It's been a while. Well, it's probably been about 3 months since my last video, and well, it's not exactly 3 months since surgery, but it's getting pretty close. I thought it was time to probably give everyone a bit of an update on how my journey's been so far. I guess the right thing to do to start off this video is just to show gratefulness and appreciation to everyone who's been there for me. A big thank you to my husband, my beautiful husband Craig, my loving mother Margaret, my brother Shane, my children Nathan, Monique, Kira Lee, Willow, my family, my dear friends Genevieve, Tracy, Kathy, and many more. Many, look, there's so many people that I just owe so much to, and I guess that the video is not going to be long enough. I haven't been the Cindy Lee that you know and love for the last 3 months because I've been tired, fatigued, stressed, angry. I know that it's your love and support has got me through. You've been my rock, you've been my strength, you've been my voice, and you've also been quite annoying. You know, Cindy, you can't do this, you can't do that, you can't do this, can't do that. But being my voice is being an advocate for me. Now, I'm used to being an advocate for many people in everything that I do. But now I had to let go and let people to speak up for me and help me through this process. As I said, the last 3 months haven't been easy. Although I'm very blessed to be alive, I feel for my husband every day as he watched me flatline on the recovery table. I think if it was me, I would really not deal with that. And he was my nurse in hospital, and it's a big thing, you know, for your loved ones, as well as you, the one who's going through the significant change and trauma as well. Yeah. I guess prior to surgery, really the only medication that I would have taken would be a Panadol, or something a little bit stronger for my migraines, but battling with seizures and then having seizure medication increased after surgery. If you're not aware that there was a drug, it's called Keppra. It was quite significant to my mental health, my ability to contain my emotions. It was really, really challenging, and I had to really beg and plead to find something else that was going to do the job without this horrible medication, because I know it wasn't me, and it's awful. And if you are a person who has suffered with seizures, and you know, if Keppra, the doctors told me that Keppra usually agrees with everybody, but I'm one of the handful that I've had adverse effects with Keppra. So just be aware of yourself. With me, I found like a lot of inner rage. I felt the inability to sort of contain my emotions sometimes. It was really challenging, I must admit. So I'm sort of happy to be weaning off that now. I guess for anyone who has been challenged with a serious health condition, it's not always necessary about a brain tumour or seizures or anything like that, but anyone who's had, you know, major surgery, a major health condition, I guess recovery is a real challenge, and people, they might say, you know, it's not so, but it really is. When you're struggling to get out of bed, you're constantly fatigued, you miss your old life. You become depressed, anxious. Like me, in the last 3 months, living like a turtle in a shell. Bit of Ninja Turtle power. But it's what you got to listen to your body, and you know your body best. Even though sometimes I get so frustrated and I would go and do something, and that would probably put me back for another 2 days. So where you might see me, doing something nice, you don't see that doing something great is going to put me back for another 2-3 days. That's what it's like. It doesn't mean that I have changed as a person. I still think that and feel that I'm still the same Cindy Lee. Someone said to me a little while ago that I've changed since surgery, and I was really hurt by that, because one of the things that the doctors said to me prior to surgery was, there's no guarantee that you'll be the same person when I come through this, or there's no guarantee that I'm going to be alive for getting through this, but I am, so I'm grateful. I think the old person may be before surgery. It's probably a good thing in a sense, because this gives you an opportunity to learn about yourself, find an inner depth of yourself. So in the long run, I think I'm going to become a better person throughout of this, emotionally, mentally, even though it's really, really tough right now. So what's it like on the other end of having surgery, especially like with myself as brain surgery? Well, if you look at your frontal lobe, I've learned a lot about the brain, and I guess my frontal lobe is like my main hard drive. It's my central system to how everything responds, and affects your cognitive skills, your communication skills, your memory, your emotional ability. For example, sometimes I get really frustrated just even going to the shop. The other day it happened to me when I went to Woolworths, and the girls at the checkout didn't understand what I was trying to say. There was something really simple about like a SIM card holder for an iPhone, so, but to try and get that out, I thought there was something wrong with me, because they couldn't understand what I was trying to say. So you do sometimes, like even before I had surgery, you go, oh, what was I going to say? Or, but it's really like a block, so you're going to think about something that you wanted to say to someone and it doesn't come out. It's very frustrating. And I'm not the type of person to say, oh, sorry, I've just had, brain surgery, I'm sorry. I don't want to be sympathised like that, I'm trying to be a strong, independent person as I was. So, I think we just need to be aware that there's a story to every person. So where you might see someone who has odd behaviour, or looks a bit sad, just smile and say hello, because you don't know what that person may be going through. And I think there's too much judgment and criticism in the world to warrant any more, and especially the people who are really finding it challenging. So to all of you who have got some challenges, whether it's emotionally, physically, spiritually, mentally, hang in there and be kind to yourself and learn to love yourself, because it's the ones around you who love you the most, who know you the better, they're going to be there to support you. And if you don't have that level of support, there is lots of resources where you're able to obtain some really good connections for people who will link you to organisations and community organisations that will get the help you need. Now, help is, again, one of the things difficult for me to ask, but I've learned to put up my white flag and surrender. Thank you for everyone who's been there for me on this journey. I'm happy to be here, And if you have any questions, if you know, there's so much that you want to tell, but it's, you know, how long you want this video to go for. But if you do have any questions about anything about the surgery, recovery, medication, please don't be afraid to ask, because, you know, if I can help someone else, then there's a little bit that's helping me too. So yeah, cheers for watching, and I'll see you around.